2. Fleming striking early.
Yes, a replay on this one will be interesting. I think it probably started to swing in and then went away. This is the movement Mark Taylor was talking about when he decided to put them in. A beautiful delivery. There's not much you can do about these. It's pretty full. I think it started to come in. Yeah, it did. And then it just went away off the seam. A beautiful ball. You don't get many better than that. Nicely taken by Healy. Well, what a good start. So Butcher, who played so well up at the Gabba, is out. And unfortunately, he's accompanied by the duck. So England, 1 for 2.
So Hussain at number 3, taking guard from umpire Daryl Harper, officiating his first test match. Well, he's got a decision right early on, Daryl Harper. That was a genuine nick through to Healy. That's McGrath to Hussain, who played beautifully, I thought, in the first innings at the Gabba. Some fine stroke play. It's gone for it. Good shot. Fleming at fine leg.
Yes, well, the ball here is going to bounce very high. Hussain and the other hookers in this England side try and make sure they pick the right one.
Well, edged on the ground, didn't carry. Well taken by Ponting on the bounce. Good line.
Yes, and it wasn't badly played either. Very angled bat, and it did go down.
It's gone this time. That's beautiful bowling. Got the line straight to a keeper, and it's 2 for 4.
Yes, that's 12 times he's got him out now. He really is making things tough for the ex-England captain. Beautiful bowling by Glenn McGrath. The ball before was a lovely ball. It went along the ground. A little shake of the head there from him. Be interesting to see what his bat does here. Does his bat come across the line? That's what happened in Brisbane. Not really. It was a good delivery again. Just a little wide. So look at the celebration. McGrath as happy as a bee. 2 for 4.
Captain Alex Stewart under enormous pressure. Failed twice at Gabba, and he comes in at 2 for 4. McGrath picking up Michael Atherton again. Good genuine edge. Fleming continues.
Stewart also a very aggressive player. Probably the 2 most aggressive batsmen in the England lineup at the crease at the moment. And should easily get back for a 4th all run. No one at mid-on.
This is the type of aggression needed by England.
Beautiful clip. That's why these 2 players are the most dangerous for England. They might be beaten occasionally, but if you bowl something loose, they'll put it away. And there we go again. Pitching short, getting Hussain onto the back foot, and then the perfect length delivery finds the edge. Ian Healy's having a ball here.
Couldn't be better. 3 out of 3 for Healy, and in a sense they've all been straightforward, although that first one we showed you turned out to be a bit difficult at the end. But McGrath has 2, Fleming 1, and it's all to do with swing and a little bit of movement. Just left him a fraction in the air and then kept on going off the seam. Healy didn't bother. It was such a loud nick. You could almost hear it through the glass here. 3 for 90.
Mark Ramprakash comes in the number 5 slot in this test match, having played at number 6 in Brisbane. Good start for Ramprakash. Glenn McGrath with 2 wickets. He's moved to 187 test wickets, 51 of them against England. And that puts him now in 10th spot on the Australian list of all-time wicket takers. Just wide of the 4th slip. Diving effort there. Michael Slater's at 4th, maybe even 5th slip, but even with the dive, he couldn't quite reach it. doesn't do you a lot of good.
Can't think he lost sight of it. I think he probably thought it was going to bounce over the top of his helmet. He could finish up a bit shaken there.
There's some blood on his shirt. So it looks as though it's got him on the chin.
Well, they're taking drinks now. We'll take a break. It's 3 for 29.
5 we've seen straight. And Stewart looks as if he's beginning to get just a little bit more comfortable. Oh, and he's got that one away wide of mid-on. A little unorthodox, but he's hit it pretty well, and it's gone all the way to the fence. McGraw giving him the big glare. I'm not happy about that. I think he probably thinks he was a little lucky. Down the leg side, off the glove, I think, and that'll go for 4. 14 runs off that over, and that may well be the end of Glenn McGraw's spell. And it has been a good one, no doubt about that. Figures of 2 for 20, and it's now 3 for 50. And so it's going to be Jason Gillespie now. It's well played too. Well pitched up and nicely driven down the ground. It's a fast outfield, this one. They'll probably end up getting 3. Fleming the fieldsman. Stewart on strike there, and McGraw has had a long chat with his captain. Oh, bowled him! He's bowled him. That's well bowled. That one must have just nipped back a little bit. Stewart was a little tentative pushing forward. I think the inside edge probably hit the bat. The ball probably hit the bat. There was no pad there as a second line of defence, and that's a huge blow.
Well, I think this is intelligent bowling. He's actually kept the ball up. He's got this just to come back. Just a little movement there. And if Alex Stewart doesn't have a problem, he gets in, he doesn't get that foot out there far enough, and he does get caught. The ball that nips back. It's well bowled, though. Glenn McGrath. Stewart was starting to look good. Stewart's gone for 38. England now 4 for 62.
Crawley's the new batsman. Oh, and that one whistles past his nose. Good morning, Mr. Crawley. Well, what a quick delivery that was.
Fine shot. Half volley, punched straight down the ground. Rampakash with an opportunity to establish himself here if he makes a big score. Good save. They should run for it. Crawley comes back. That's good running. A wonderful start to the second test match here at the WACA. The Australians, after winning the toss, have England 4 for 70 as Colin Miller comes into the attack from the members' end. Oh, just short and wide of War in the Gully. He's been a little bit lazy in that region. Crawley just throwing the bat, not quite covering the line. Not a genuine square cut. It's gone. Caught a second slip. Genuine edge. He's always stuck back there, Crawley. Flashing outside the off stump, and a wicket for Gillespie.
All right, Jason Gillespie this morning with plenty of bounce. And that round about the off stump, which is where he has to be. Once or twice he strayed down the leg side, but needed to be round about off stump, and Crawley certainly was feeling his way there. So it's not the most successful ground for him. An outside edge, no foot movement at all until after the ball has been touched. And it's 5 for 74.
Yes, he's gone. It's 6 for 74. A duck for Pick. Gillespie gets 2.
And there's plenty of pace in that delivery. But I had the feeling that Pick's footwork there was not precisely as it should have been to take him behind the ball. Just so he was playing at it, and the body came behind the ball after the edge was found, and the ball went through to Healy. And the Australian wicketkeeper's having a nice time.
Yes, he was nowhere near it, was he? Didn't cover off stump. Beautiful line by the Gillespie. Wonderful comeback by him. He's got 2 for 17. And England are in real strife. And the first morning, he's gone for a duck. The second of the innings, England reeling at 6 for 74. Dominic Cork, who played well in the second innings for 21 not out.
Cork off the mark. Edged, and Mark Taylor gets the catch on this occasion. Damien Fleming has got his second victim.
Here's Warbold. Exactly the right place to bowl. Ball swinging away just a little bit, just short of a length. And by Taylor's standards, it's a pretty straightforward catch. Pretty thick edge, and it carried quite easily. Just watch it again, see if you can pick up the swing here. Just a little bit high on the bat, actually, and, well, have a look at that. No trouble at all. And another one to Fleming. So England now really are in trouble, more trouble. 7 for 81.
Making his test debut, Alex Tudor gets good reception here at the Wacker ground. And it's not a pretty sight, the scoreboard, as he walks out. That's a nice shot. No one at mid-on, so he should be able to stroll 3. Good catch. 150 catches for Mark Taylor in Test cricket. That was a good one. Up above the head. Good delivery from Fleming. Bounced a little bit and just moved away.
Certainly was. And it's brought about the end of Ramprakash. The last of the batsmen in this lineup. What a good catch it was. It was flying in the direction of Taylor. Just watch it go. Hits high on the bat and flies away. Up he goes. Didn't have to get off the ground, but 2 hands beautifully caught. He really is a good slip fieldsman. And that's a very happy Fleming too. Congratulations from the captain. Mark Ramprakash out for 26, 8 for 90.
Darren Gough, the new batsman for England. The Australians really have exploited this weakness outside off stump.
That roar in the background signals the 100 up for England. 8 down at the moment. That single from Alex Tudor. Well, he did well to get there. No problem, Mark Waugh. Now that is the equal of the catch Taylor took earlier. They are very difficult. They're coming out of the grandstand for a start. And as Ian Chappell pointed out, you've got nothing there like the palm of the hand to stop it going through. It's only fingers. Darren Gough is the man gone. It was a good catch and well bowled by Fleming.
Keep probing out there and around that area. And that goes quickly. Mark Taylor, I think, probably had a little more time with that one than the one Mark Taylor took, because it was a slightly thicker edge. A little bit of a pace off it, I think, there, but Darren Gough is gone. Well caught by Mark Waugh. The bowling of Fleming for 11. Good night.
Alan Mullally, the last man. He needed more for his bowling and his batting in this particular part of the match. That's it. Fleming has 5 for the first time in a test match. 5 for 46. Healy has taken another catch. 5 for him. 2 wickets to Gillespie and 3 to McGrath. And England all out for 112. That's a fine performance from the Australians.
The 11th time that Ian Healy has taken 5 catches in the innings. And again, not an easy one, this. I've never seen it till quite late. The batsman swinging at it. And again, bouncing on him and swinging away a little bit. David Fleming, absolutely delighted. A lot of energy went into that duck. England all out for 112. The Australians will be delighted.
Good afternoon. It's a lovely delivery here for starters. Darren Goff is an important cog in this English wheel. That was spot on.
Gets it badly there onto leg stump. He picks him off beautifully, does Taylor. Lovely. So they pick up 3, so the skipper's off the mark.
So Cork continuing.
Side up, drives beautifully.
It's a lovely way to get off the mark. It's a great place to bat here at the Wacker as long as you play straight.
In the air and into the gap. Yes, well, the 3 slips and that 5th slip, leaving a gap there, and that one went through at catchable height. Oh, well played, right off the middle of the bat, and that's really quick down there. That's a beautiful shot, Slater. That one a little bit too straight, and he's clipped that one away off his leg stump beautifully. In the air, and oh, he's dropped it. I tell you what, did well to get there. That is a good effort. Again, going a long way to the left of the very square gully. And it looked as if he got a left hand on that one, and it popped right out. Ben Holyoake's out there as sub. Alex Tudor playing his debut for England. Oh, well bowled. Oh, and that was quick. Bounced back at Taylor. Officially played and into the gap again, and that'll go all the way down to the boundary. So off the edge, 6 runs off Tudor's first over. Australia moved to no wicket for 33.
And Alan Mullally is the bowler, coming in from the members' end.
It's fine as Tara. 4 runs off the over. It's none for 44. It's whipped away. Down the hill. Moving up to 50 without loss. Great start.
When you look at a total of 112 on the board for England, Australia bring up their half-century without loss. There'll be some depressed Englishmen in the middle of the Wacker.
No ball. Crashes through the slip cordon. It's all happening for the Australians. They're on the move here at the Wacker. 15 off the over so far. No ball called. Slater went for it. Got plenty of bat on it as well. It's a good comeback. Got him inside edge. Off the thigh pad, says the umpire. Over. Oh, interesting over. It's none to 59. Certainly no thigh pad. It was big was maybe Slater hit the pads with his bat. This time it's pulled away nicely. And Mark Taylor, when he's playing the push shot like that's in very good touch.
Darren Goff now to come on at the river end. That's the end nearest to our commentary box. 2 ends here, members and river end. He played at that one. He's got 4 runs. I don't think Darren Goff's going to be absolutely overjoyed about that. None for 74, 34 to Taylor and 30 to Slater. Dominic Cork comes on now in place of Alan Mullally. That's a cracking stroke. Straight out there through mid-wicket, beating the field. And Cork, who's bowled quite a decent over up to that point, has paid the penalty of being a little full on leg stump. And this time, Darren Goff has one. Catch taken at slip. Slater, the ball finding the outside edge. And it's probably about time he had a bit of luck. He has had some, but most of it's been bad so far.
Yes, that is a well-deserved wicket. Just a little bit of movement off the pitch. And very similar to a lot of the English dismissals there. Mark Butcher at third slip, taking a comfortable catch. And a sigh of relief from Darren Goff. Slater is gone. It's 1 for 81.
Good player and a very strong cricketer at Sheffield Shield level who's forced his way back into the Australian side. Would you believe it? I'm not sure that Darren Goff can.
That one's a bit short, and it's quite nicely played away to the onside. Actually, the ball rolls down that hill very quickly. So that's a boundary. So that's the Australian card after 28 overs. Goff is going to continue. Oh, that's a good shot, straight back down the ground. Well, that's as good a shot as we've seen all day. Lovely straight drive. Not many have been hit in that direction today, but that was beautifully executed.
Beautiful evening at the Wacker in Perth. Australia well placed at 1 for 100. Taylor gets away. It's well played. Too short and a run down the hill with the breeze. That's 4. Dominic Cork's bowled well, but you can't be short to tail in this pitch at that pace. Ramprakash to bowl off spin. First time we're going to see spin in this test match. Short. It's pulled away. Not the start they need. Morelli will do the chasing, but he won't get it. Well, Mark Taylor is a run machine, isn't he? Another 50 at test level. Langer sweeps. Could be out. Surely, yes. So good change by Stewart. Langer attempting the sweep, caught it short leg. And that's the break that England needed. Crawley takes the catch.
Jubilation for England. That young man will be very angry with himself. Possibly relaxed a little in the mind. What a recognised bowler, Mark Ramprakash, a big edge. Everyone knew it was there. Justin Langer, he knew it was time to go. Mark Ramprakash, his day's improved. Crawley, the man that took the catch. Australia now 2 for 115.
Mark Waugh comes to the crease at 2 for 115. Lovely start. Late cut, beautifully timed and placed. 4 runs. And Mark Waugh, it's 2 for 119. Nicely timed. That'll go all the way down the hill. Waiting for the drift and just leaning into the cover drive, Mark Waugh. Taylor on 53 of the Rocket Gibraltar. On forward, and he's hit it beautifully. That's a perfect pull shot.
We're seeing some nice strokes from him now. He's starting to release the shackles a little. He's often said, and it's in his mentality as a player, he gets a lot of enjoyment out of grafting runs, and he's done that most of his innings.
Well bowled, and I think that might have been a nick. It is. Hawks fought hard for that wicket, and finally he's got Mark Taylor.
Yes, so that's where he looked like getting him as well. The ball just starting to swing in and then just holding up a little bit. And so that's a very encouraging wicket for England. Taylor beginning to look quite dangerous. Got his score on 61. Just to see if we can pick up any movement here. Just started to come back a little bit and then just held itself. And you can see it actually swung right at the end there, and the wicketkeeper Stewart hang on to it just. Well, it's brought a nice reaction from Cork. They needed that one. 3 down for 138.
Jason Gillespie has been sent in as the night watchman. Doing his job as a night watchman. And he's still there at the end. So 3 for 150. Australia having a very good day here at the Wacker.
It was a good day's cricket, and it was a good result for the Australians in the end over there at the WACA ground. Eventually, they would go to a 1-0 lead in the series. That first game up in Brisbane at the Gabba having been washed out by the storm. We haven't actually got a storm here.
What a very good catch. Very good catch. Holyoake, the substitute, diving forward. That was a fine catch.
And you noticed he slipped onto the field. Ben Holyoake, but what a great way to announce his arrival. Moving forward. A tactical move. Sure, Darren Goffin here actually got there. He's dying. He's never quite getting there. And that's a fine catch. Just getting his hands under it.
Got him beautifully bowled by McGrath. He's done him again. Not all that dissimilar a ball to the one that got Ramprakash in the first innings. And Stewart is going now to join Crawley. The umpires, I think, are saying that there's not 2 minutes to go, and they're going to lift the bails, and that is neatly taken. There's one gone. Looking for the 400, I'd suggest. Ball well up around about leg stump, and it's been clipped away very firmly by Steve Waugh. It was looking like 4 for an instant, and then it's been gathered in by the fieldsman at forward square leg, standing just a few yards in front of the umpire.
Yes, he hit that well, didn't he? Right off the meat of the bat. And so Headley is struck.
All of them brilliant catches. Ben Holyoake at mid-on from a slightly miscued on drive where he had to go forward and sideways. And Mark Waugh, very sharp catches. This is likely to be a low-scoring game. The Australians at the end of the first day had really motored along. They're 3 for 150. Mark Taylor played well for 61. Mark Waugh 19 and Jason Gillespie were the not-out batsmen. Gillespie on 5. He was in there as the night watchman. We go and join play in the second over now. And just 1 run has been added. You may have noticed in the teams we showed you a moment ago that Alex Tudor isn't in the England side for this 4th Test match here at the MCG. Well, he was certainly in for England over in Perth, and he was very lively and looked very promising. Here he is now, bowling to Jason Gillespie, and your commentators are Ian Chappell and Tony Gregg.
That's well played by Gillespie. He's going to enjoy this. Back for the second. Yes, normally night watchmen, when they get in, get the opportunity to get in there. Some that just love doing this job. So Goff, 12 overs, 1 for 31, continuing. Just short of second slip. Thick neck, and it went down. Well played, and seemed to just come back a little bit, and he adjusted nicely.
Alex Stewart making a change at the ribbon. It's going to be Alan Mullally. That's close. That's very close. You'd probably say it's too high. He didn't offer a shot. Umpire Harper. Cool, but my word, that was close. Australia lead by 53 with 7 wickets in hand. Mullally to continue.
Well bowled.
Swinging late, the Yorker.
That's very frustrating for a bowler. You've got a number 10 batsman in there. You bowl him just about the perfect Yorker, and he still digs it out.
That's it. Finally. The edge, Mullally plays the heavens. A fine spell of bowling and a good effort by Gillespie.
That was good delivery. It looked from this angle where we are that it curved in. It was his in-swinger. And then it just found enough to go away to get the outside edge.
The delivery. Stewart took the catch. Gillespie's gone, and the 4th wicket is down for 165.
Stephen Waugh is the new batsman. He's out there because that delivery from Mullally, good one it was. Just nipped back a little bit, and he closed the face in it, and it ended up.
Steve goes away. Couple up there. But a pretty fine over from Alan Mullally. 4 for 167.
Stephen Waugh's turn now to face Mullally. In the air and just wider forward short leg, who's been placed a little deeper there. Well, there's a plan out there at the moment, and this young man is looking good. It's 4 for 170. Always blasted that one through the offside. I think Steve Waugh these days is certainly looking a little bit more aggressive when he first goes into bat, and that's an example of it. Maybe onto the back foot there and hit that well. Goff continuing.
That's almost 4. That's well knocked down by Hussain at point. Still be 3, but that was a glorious stroke. And probably deserved to stop that. It was a great effort in the field.
This is hand stinging. It was really flying.
25 overs bowled this morning. A loss of 1 wicket for only 33 runs. Oh, there you go. There's plenty of bat on it. He really went for it, just flew over the slip. Pick was up. Butcher was up. 4 runs.
Well, if you're going to flash hard. That is the theory here in Perth. That's exactly what Steve Waugh did. And Prakash there. Butcher, in fact, very late going for that one.
This time, this will go for 4. That really hurts. Tempered Yorker. Well played. Well, a little tense period here at the Wagga. Steve Waugh breaking loose with 2 boundaries and a cracking shot off the back foot to stop the cover.
Yes, the bowlers are certainly showing a lot of heart, and it's exactly what England needed.
There's a few words said up after that previous delivery. An umpire Venkat come down. I had a word to the bowler and batsman.
80 overs have been bowled, so the new ball is due, and it looks as if they're going to take it straight away. So Darren Goff. In the air and dropped. Mullally there at, well, he was quite close. I've been keeping an eye on the mid-off fieldsman. I'm not too sure that Mullally's got a really good idea of exactly where to be at mid-off.
Mullally's been pretty kind to Steve Waugh so far in this Test series. He stopped him being run out in the first Test by putting his hands in front of the stumps. On this occasion, didn't have much more success.
Alex Tudor is the man down at the members' end.
That's beautifully played. It was slightly over-pitched, and he's driven that one down the ground so easily. So that brings up the 200 now for Australia. They're starting to pile it on here. This lead is getting quite big. That was an interesting shot. It's interesting a replay of that one. It's ended up going all the way to the boundary for 4, but it looked as if he was backing away to hit it through the offside. Oh, good shot. Well, he's starting to turn it on now. This will be the 3rd forward in the over. It's going to get there. Yes, that's nicely played as well. 12 runs from the over, 4 for 208. Mark Waugh's on strike. Goff to continue. Oh, he's hit him. Yes, he didn't play that one very well at all. He started to go down and then stood up, and eventually let the ball hit him on the arm. I think it got him in the end.
He's bowled him. That is beautiful bowling. I think that may well have been what he was trying to do there as well. Keep the ball right up, and Steve Waugh playing from the crease, trying to smash that one away. And I think he probably got a little inside edge and dragged it back onto the stumps. That's a pretty good reward. There's been a bit of thought go into his bowling. It's his first test victim. Not a bad victim to get first up. And that's a very good off-cutter. When you can hit the stumps of a player averaging about 50 in test cricket, you're going all right. Steve Waugh gone for 33. It's 5 for 209.
A long time, doesn't he? He's only 23, a young player. And of course, on that occasion, he started to move and just kept going, and that was nicely played. That's well fielded too, right on the boundary down there. The ball tends to get away down there very fast. So it's 3 to Ponting. In the air, and he's got him. That caught one. Oh, that caught another one. That's good news. Good news for England and very good news for Tudor. He's bowled pretty well. He's kept it up there. And Mark Waugh that time trying to drive the ball through the offside, hit the edge, and Butcher took the catch quite low down.
Well, not a bad start. First 2 victims, the Waugh twins, and he's done it once again with a perfect length delivery. Up there, encouraging the drive, and it just moves away. That's a magnificent delivery. And Mark Butcher, who's probably been the best of the England slip fielders in this series, takes the catch. 2 for Tudor. And Australia have lost their 6th for 214.
So Ian Healy, the new batsman now, and 108 test matches, highest score 161. Gives you some idea of the strength of this lineup. He's made 100 at this ground as well. Now facing Tudor. And straight away he's off the mark. He really doesn't waste any time at all. Very aggressive player, back to the 3rd. There's one thing that is a stone-cold certainty. When Ian Healy's batting, there's always something happening. All right of belly. And he got a fingertip to that one as well. So Cork is in that position. You can see he's looking at his fingers. Let's have a look at it. Flying away. That would have been a great catch.
Up to Healy. Healy whips it away. He's on fire, Healy. Immediately gets another boundary, races to 12. 12 off 4 balls, and what a difference it makes when Healy comes to the crease. He's a super cricketer.
He certainly is, Bill.
That's the spot. It's got him. Yes, finally Goff gets an LBW. We've had many shouts today. That's the first one. Healy gone for 12. And a good spell here by England.
That's good bowling from Darren. He's kept it up. Straight. And I don't think there's much doubt about that. That's knee roll. Hardly forward. Probably middle stump. 3/4 of the way up. Good decision. Good fight back by England here. Giving themselves half a chance. And Healy's gone for 12. It's now 7 for 228.
Yeah, still one there. And Fleming, 8 tests. 71 not out at the Gabba. Lifted his average to 23.8. He'll be tested here because Goff and his partner Alex Tudor got the tails up. And that was good bowling by Goff. He's getting the ball to move. This one just held its line, cut back a fraction. That's out. Yes, he's got 2. He's in a hat-trick. So all of a sudden, for Darren Goff, luck goes his way.
I suppose if you keep it in the right place often enough, things happen. We've said that throughout the morning's play. Alan Mullally, I think, should deserve a big rap for this, because he really did tie up the batsman this morning. Darren Goff in the right place. A good catch by Graham Hick. That went quick to his left. Darren Goff, what a difference a day makes. Damien Fleming, he's on his way to the glories of Brisbane, back to earth with the first baller.
The new batsman is Colin Miller. His first test match in Australia. He's coming out to bat the whacker on a hat-trick. There's the hat-trick ball from Darren Goff. Oh, it's right on line. It was well played. That was dead straight. A beautiful over.
Yeah. Goff deserves that. You can't begrudge him.
Nicely driven. A beatment on it. Could go for 4. David pitching. Well with the fieldsman. Cut it off just inside the fence. Noah on strike. Tries to york him. Over the slip it goes. First runs for Colin Miller off an edge. He'll pick up 3 more. So Miller's off the mark. Well, it's plenty happening since the luncheon break. In the air, the man's down there. It's Darren Goff. Can he take it? He drops it. Oh dear. That was a sitter. Young Tudor got the bouncer and it went straight down his throat, and Darren Goff dropped it. That's terrible cricket.
It's a good bouncer. It's too quick for Ricky Ponting. And he might be smiling. I'm not sure Alex Tudor will be. It's a good bouncer. It's in there. It's the right line. And it didn't really come much simpler than that. And, well, doesn't really look like catching it.
Extra man out for the hook shot now for Ricky Ponting. Well, Bob's got him. Yes, he has. That's superb bowling.
Ricky Ponting didn't look very happy with the decision. I'm not quite sure why. The benefit of the slow-mo replay to have a look at it. The young man Darren Goff is absolutely delighted because there's nothing worse. Dropping a guy and he goes on. It's hard to tell with that whether there's any glove there or not, but there's certainly shoulder. It's just a case of what it hit first.
Doesn't matter when you look at the score.
Ponting's gone. It's gone for 11. It's 9 for 239.
Glenn McGrath. Australia have lost 5 for 30 since the luncheon break. Some excellent bowling by Tudor and Goff. Some good catching. The umpires had a very good match here. There's been a lot of decisions down. Certainly looked like it took the shoulder or the sleeve.
Yeah, it's hit the shoulder.
McGrath over the top, could be out. Yes, 4 for Tudor. A duck from McGrath. Good session for England. They bowled Australia out for 240, and this young man on debut gets 4.
Doesn't make a difference if you've got a couple of quicks operating together, and with Mullally also that extra pace, that England attack has a little bit more bite in it. Then McGrath, he's trying to get that over the slip cordon. All he does is get it to Dominic Cork. Alex Tudor. What a good comeback from this young man. Starts off with the War Brothers, and he gets Ricky Ponting and finishes off with Glenn McGrath, who goes for a second ball duck. Glenn McGrath goes without troubling the scorer. Australia all out for 240.
Example of swing. That's that stroke we see occasionally from Michael Atherton. That doesn't. That's a beautiful square drive, a trademark shot.
That will give Mike Atherton some confidence.
And got him. Lemming has done it again. First innings it was caught by Healy. Second innings, he's just got one to hold this line, go away a fraction, and Ponting has taken the catch. First one down for Australia.
I have to say Mark Butcher's made a little bit of improvement here. He actually got more bat on it. Beautiful delivery from Damien Fleming. Again, looked like coming back into him and then seamed away. Safe pair of hands there. Ricky Ponting, he'll be pleased to get into the match at this stage. Mark Butcher is the man gone, an important man gone. Only one run on the board. Now England 1 for 5.
Big stump there.
New batsman is Nasser Hussain. Very talented player as he showed up in Brisbane. McGrath looks to me as though he's in one of those zone modes at the moment. Cool and calm and not bothering about anything except bowling. Oh, cracking shot. That is a beautiful stroke. Good answer from Michael Atherton, 1 for 11.
Fleming bowling superbly into the breeze. It's close. It's given in. Yeah, Fleming strikes again. It's 2 for 11. Hussain just half forward. The swing back from Fleming. Superb bowling.
Yes, I think that probably straightened down the line. Umpire Venkat really did take his time. In fact, no, it's not. It's not umpire Venkat. He's moved down the other end now, isn't it? It's umpire Harper. He took his time about this. They had a long, hard look at it. Just let's see if we can pick up some swing. So I think it straightened down the line and hit him just below the roll on the front leg. His leg then sort of went a little way to the right. Look at umpire Harper. Waits his time and then judge him out LBW. Now, I think that's fair enough too. It certainly wasn't going over the top, which so often happens here. Nasser Hussain, that's a big wicket. Out LBW to Fleming. Second England wicket to have fallen. 2 for 11.
Mike Stewart takes guard from umpire Daryl Harper. 8 wickets are fallen in the second session. Fleming has 2 for 4. Got hold of it. That's a good shot. That's what he needs to do. 4 off the over. It's 2 for 15. Fleming has 2 for 4. It's gone. Yes, Taylor takes the catch. Fleming has 3 for 4. Stewart, a duck. Superb bowling and fine catching.
Yes, he certainly let that one go with just a little bit of extra. And you can see the celebration there. They put a big value on this guy's wicket. That was a very good ball. It was a little quicker. You could see that little bit of extra bounce there. Stewart went after it, trying to force it through the offside. It went flying to Taylor. It was well caught. Have a look at the shine on that ball. In she goes, hits the seam, moves off the wicket a little bit, and Taylor is as safe as a house. Beautifully taken. And have a look at Healy too, up in the air there, celebrating the dismissal of the England captain. So that's a tragedy from England's point of view. Stewart out for a duck. 3:50.
Cash comes to the crease at 3 for 15. Damien Fleming has 3 for 4. Superb spell of swing bowling. McGrath charging in from the river end. Big shout. I think he might be gone. Not out, says umpire Venkat. Oh, it's all happening, Tony.
As they're jumping around behind the stumps there. Ponting came charging in from third slip. They're all up in the air. McGrath can't believe it. He's still standing at the crease. And a little bit of chat going on out there. I think they probably thought there was an inside edge on that one.
That's a fine shot from Michael Atherton. Atherton moving to 20 with a very confident square cut. First time for Jason Gillespie in this innings. He bowled 7 overs in the first innings. Oh, that's beautifully timed. His square of the wicket shots have been excellent in this innings. Oh, that's beautifully timed. That's a good bouncer from Fleming, and in the end, pretty well played.
Well, you see, Mike Atherton got a surprise there.
Well bowled, and he's followed it up with a wicket. A beautiful delivery following the bouncer, and Mark Taylor has snared another one.
Not only is Damien Fleming bowling well, you could never question his thought processes. What a mature wicket for him. Mike Atherton has been the only player in control during this innings. He threw the bouncer at him, it's unsettled him. The beautiful outswinger had him shuffling across the crease, and there it is, his fourth. Magnificent effort from Damien Fleming. Michael Atherton departs. England in trouble at 4 for 40.
Oh, that's gone very close to the stumps. Jason Gillespie has rattled the Englishman a bit with his pace here.
This was just a nothing shot. Absolute nothing shot. He's got away with it. Colin Miller to continue. Oh, a chance here. Colin Miller has got him. The partnership that England so needed has been broken. Jonathan Crawley falls to the off spin of Miller. A little bit of drift in the air, possibly some spin back. It was an easy bat pad catch, just lollied up in the air. Crawley forward, plenty of bat onto pad. No doubt about that. Partnership that England so needed to be a dominant part of this innings ends. Crawley heads back to the pavilion. Courtlanger, the bowling of Miller. England now 5 for 67.
Graham Hick is the new batsman. Failed to trouble too many people in the first innings. Miller, the off spinner. And 4 for Hick, first ball. Nice shot. It might be a long chase because it won't go to the boundary.
He's moving within himself there. Spent a period of time off the ground, so possibly not wanting to extend fully and do any further damage just at this stage without being fully warmed up.
That's runs.
He's hit that one in front of square. And it's gone all the way. Well, what a good shot that was. Now, this is more like it. Oh, he's hit that one too. That's gone miles. Way down over the top. What a shot that is. Well, he's decided he's going to go out with a blaze.
Well, that was a shortened test match over in Perth, but plenty of excitement there. The pace bowlers held sway and some good strokes played, but in the main it was the bowlers, the pace bowlers and the good catching. Just to look outside here, and the Englishmen 5 for 1. McGrath to Hick, and in the commentary box, Bill Laurie and Tony Greig.
Had a good run, 2/3 of the way through his career, as he places that one nicely through the offside field. So that means that England are now 2 in front, and Australia have got a bat again. And that prospect looked at one stage to be unlikely.
Runs as scarce as hen's teeth at the Wacker in the third morning. Australians bowling a beautiful line here to Hick and Ramprakash. It's gone for it. Man's down there, and it's going a long way. One bounce, didn't quite get hold of it, but a good result. Positive attempt to try and hit it square. McGrath was just a fraction too quick. That's a half 50 for Graham Hick. That's well played. First 50 of the match for England.
Yes, that's very well played, and that will be a huge relief, not only to the England side, he's helped a lot, but to Graham Hick himself.
It's 4 more. That's what England need, the runs to flow. Going to get in this match, they won't satisfy being defensive. They've got to score as many runs as possible. And that's the way to do it. It's gone for a good shot. Pulled it through mid-wicket. That's a fine stroke. Fleming just a fraction short. Got to go all the way.
It's not just a good shot, it's a magnificent shot. Just short of a length onto it, whack through mid-wicket to fall.
A little touch of good fortune following the fracas just up above the side screen. 150 up now. This is Glenn McGrath. Safe and 4. And McGrath will be disappointed with that. Batsman won't care too much. Prefer to get it off the middle of the bat, but they all count in this situation. 27 ahead now. 158 on the board, 5 wickets down. Now 58 overs gone. There's a change in the bowling. McGrath is going off. Gillespie is coming on to bowl to Hick, who gave him a bit of stick yesterday. Got him. Gillespie has done it. He's got the ball just to go away a little bit, and he's achieved the breakthrough. I won't say the Australians were desperately looking for, but certainly they were searching for it with a great deal of interest this morning. Hick was playing well. He's gone now, and Ramprakash is left on 31. Hick out for 68, caught by Ponting at slip off Gillespie.
Similar to the way he got him in the first innings. It was a thicker edge, but a similar sort of delivery. Gillespie, after having taken a bit of hammer yesterday from Graham Hick, has got his revenge. It's 6 for 158.
Dominic Cork comes out. Very important innings for him. He missed out in the first innings.
Jason Gillespie got Graham Hick in the first innings. He was caught behind in the first innings. On this occasion, slightly thicker edge, well taken by Ricky Ponting. He's had the opportunity in the slips with Shane Warne out of the side injured, and he's shown that he's a very good catcher.
It's not off the player. They've got 2 for it. It's 6 for 163. That's a good shot. On the basis of what Ian Chappell was talking about earlier, you go to hit it hard on this pitch. And 4 more.
I think Ramprakash has realised that he's got to start to play a few more shots now with Hick gone. Got to start taking control of this innings now that he's batting with the tail enders. Really thumped that one into the square, and it bounces high, just races away to the boundary. In fact, they put in a third man now to try and cut off that source of runs.
6 for 169. Cork is 3, Ramprakash 39. 80 overs for the second new ball. 61 gone now. Dominic Cork as the batsman might have got an edge before going onto his helmet, onto the grill.
Seemed to stick inside the helmet. Stuck actually between the peak of the helmet and the grill, and it appears to have hit the glove and stuck up between the grill and the peak of the cap. And it looks as though he's also got a bit of a cut above the eyebrow.
And the lead is 41, 4 wickets in hand. Coming bowling, superb spell once again. It's a good bouncer to Dominic Cork, caught him by surprise. See a bit of treatment. All too bad. That's what they need. Gone for a couple of put him away for 4. That's what best needs, some boundaries. Good shot.
He's actually quite an attacking player when he plays in England for his county, Middlesex. But he seems to, quite rightly, I suppose, his first plan is defence and staying there. But when he cuts loose like this with shots, which, it's not an easy shot to play that. He's gone for it and he's been totally committed to it.
Nice and played. Good running as well. Look, he looks a cricketer. He's trying to get into the game, trying to make things happen.
Yeah, he's got to get in there and fight it out. He's got to get in there behind the ball to show his mettle.
That's a good result. He went for 1, didn't get it. This time he did. That's a good shot.
I don't think it'll be too long before you see a third man in for Dominic Cork. He's going to have a go at it out there. Flies away. Very similar to the one he missed at the start of the over. Third man or a fly slip.
It's a good shot. Didn't quite punch the way, but placed it nicely. Picks up 2 more. The lead increasing, getting past the half century. With just 4 wickets in hand.
Good shot. Nice straight bat.
Away nicely. Should be at least 3, maybe even 4. They're happy with the 3. 6 for 187. Carry, well fielded by Ponting at third slip.
Don't see this very often. Ball not carrying at the whack. It's a genuine edge. Just dropping in front of Ricky Ponting.
Good shot. Nicely timed cover drive. Application not keen to come back. Long way to throw the ball, but Cork was keen.
It's a good shot. I think they probably should have got 3 for this.
Oh, it's got him. That's what happens sometimes too. Good bowling. It was a full length. Cork's gone for 16.
Yeah, he played all round that. But, if he had run the 3 that he felt he should have had the ball before, he might not. Well, he wouldn't have been facing. But that's good bowling. Jason Gillespie's forced him back. And that's very straight.
Gillespie doing a job this morning, picking up 2. Cork's gone for 16. It's 7 for 189. Now his Tudor, his way to the centre. Big breakthrough there by Gillespie. Playing pretty well, Dominic Cork. He was out for 16 as Ian Chappell and Tony Greig take up the commentary.
Mind you, he's very close to the stumps there, and it goes. It's hit him on the left-hand side of that pad as we look down the pitch, so it was pretty close to the leg stump. Anyhow, all that matters is that the umpire thought it was going to hit the stumps, and up went his finger. So another Englishman back in the pavilion. Oh, that's close, yes. That was going down the leg side. That must have nipped back a bit. Quick delivery.
Very, very close.
So Gillespie on his way again. He's bowling well here. And that's gone. Big edge, straight through to Healy. Well taken too. No trouble at all, actually. That's a good length to the tail ender. You get it just outside off stump and just going away a little bit, having bowled him a good ball the previous one. That's good bowling.
Yes, it's been a beautiful length today. Starting with Graham Hick, he got a good delivery to get rid of him. It's been a good length and just enough movement. Easy catch there for Ian Healy. And Jason Gillespie in the middle of a very, very good spell of bowling. Alex Tudor has gone for a duck. And England have lost their 8th wicket with a score at 189.
So far in this over. To Gillespie, figures of 3 for 87 now. Almost 15 overs have been bowled. He's just got 1 to go in this over. He'll be screaming in at Gough. 3 slips and a very square gully there. Gillespie means business. Oh, that's close. Yes, he's gone. He's got him first ball. He's got a long way across. That's good bowling by Gillespie. Spot on target. 3 wickets in 4 balls, and he's on a hat-trick next over. That's, of course, if he gets a chance, because, well, that's another wicket down now. And so 9 are down.
4 for 18 in this spell, Jason Gillespie, and that is plumb. He was a long, long way across Darren Gough. And umpire Ben Katragavan, absolutely no doubt at all. So Jason Gillespie is on a hat-trick if he gets the opportunity, with England now 9 down.
So Alan Mullally is the new batsman. He made naught in the first innings, so he's on a pair. And Jason Gillespie getting cheered as he makes his way down to the boundary. So that was the end of the over. He'll have to wait now to see if he's going to get a chance at his hat-trick.
This was the one that put him on the hat-trick. Darren Gough, a long way across and found in front.
Well bowled, and I'm just reared up a little bit. I think Mullally just a little relieved he got some bat on that one. Yes, these two guys don't mind having a little go at each other. Oh, that's hit him. And McGrath still wandering down at him. I don't think there's much love lost there. I think they'll have a go at each other often. That's the end of the over. It's 9 for 190. So here we go. The hat-trick ball. Gillespie on the onside for 1. All right, well, now it's going to be over to Mullally. Righto, this will be interesting now. Gillespie to Mullally. Oh, he's bowled him. Clean bowled him. I think that was a slower ball. He didn't pick it up at all. It hit the base of the stumps without touching the ground, and what a performance by Gillespie. He's ended up with 5 wickets. 4 for 1 in 6 balls in that spell. He certainly finished them off.
Well, England have had problems with this tail, and Gillespie's absolutely demolished them and demolished the furniture as well with a very good off-break. Mullally thought it was a bit of a gift there at one stage. He was looking to slog it away. He was completely fooled. Yes, there's no doubt about that. He never picked the slow ball at all. You could see him as he was coming in. His fingers went around the ball. And I think when he saw it let it go, he thought it was going to be a rank high full toss. So a pair for Mullally in the test match. In the second innings, out bowled by Gillespie. And so he'll get a pretty good ovation as he goes off the ground. Bowled with a lot of fire, and bowled sensibly too. That's his third 5-wicket haul in test match cricket. He's second against England. And he came back very well after being smashed around a bit by Hick.
Those